Alright, so in this video we are going to talk about how just small things can trigger your big ideas. And this is for my folks writing copy and creating your message. Like for me, whenever I'm trying to come up with a big idea, if you don't know why you should have a big idea of what it even is, I will make a video on that soon. But it is really one of the most important things in your copy and in your message, having a big idea. But whenever I try to think of something or come up with an angle or stuff like that, it's funny how it's almost the weirdest things that just pulls the trigger. Because today I didn't have any ideas of what I was going to say on my YouTube videos. But then, I just kept on with my day, heard some podcasts, just went on with my own thoughts, and then all of a sudden ideas just come flooding in. And I remember I was listening to the selling online online course. I'm with Russell Brunson right now, and as soon she was talking about season, she said a word, there was a speaker, she said the word season, and then all of a sudden my brain just ticked off and thought I might as well just make a YouTube video about different seasons in life, because that's also something that I've heard of before, and that's something I can really relate to and I want to make a video of, and that's the next video that I'm going to make to you guys. But it's so fascinating how just small things can just trigger one big idea like that, and then it's game on. Money will just roll into you when you can build a really good big idea. And that's also why I'm doing these exercises, creating at least one big idea every day, because this is really one key leverage point whenever you're creating your message or writing copy. And I heard Iman Gatchi's CMO, Luis Berger, talk about this thing as well. When you can compare two weird things together, then you have a big idea. And he talked about how Theo Vaughn is such a good example on creating great ideas or big ideas. How his brains work needs to be studied, and that's also why I want him as one of a part of my attractive character, some parts of him as well. But he can always compare two things, set two things together in some weird way. I don't remember the exact thing that Louis talked about, but it was they were playing. It was like Theo talked about when I think he was smoking a cigar or something like that. It's they're playing Mortal Kombat in my mouth or something like that. And there's two things that you've never thought of before, but it just makes so much sense. So whenever you can do that, or create an idea that really makes people think, and it made you think as well. You had to go on a walk, listen to a podcast, and get out of your work zone in order to get that, and then think this will really spark people's curiosity, and this will really it's so fascinating how these work together, and this ties back to my offer. I need to run with this. And whenever you can do that, people will love and enjoy to read your copy, and they fall in love with your message and will stick forever. And that's just one big thing. Another example is I read a sales letter for a copywriting course, and the headline was copywriting is dead. And his big idea was that there's not a thing anymore called copywriting. Copywriting is dead. From now on, you have to be a copy thinker, because you're going to use AI to produce the copy. You just have to think how the copy is structured. And that's also, again, a really good big idea that people get hooked on. And he probably might as well just been going on with his day and had to come up with these things. And then just a small thing, like when he heard the word dead or something like that, or thinker, like it just snaps. And that's really the moments that you have to seek for, because like people think that by being a marketer or a copywriter or a businessman, you have to sit down all day, just work. But whenever you just like have your daily walks, or you just let your mind think and wander all that it wants, like these things just pop up, and you have to capture it. Dan Kennedy once said that an idea is like a slippery fish. If you don't spear it with a pencil, it will slip away. And I think that's just fascinating. And that's also a big idea, that combining like ideas with fish. So that's so great. And like I've not even scratched the surface of big ideas. I will be going much more in depth in that when I'm creating my frameworks and stuff like that. And it's just exciting stuff, really exciting stuff. So I think that's enough ramble for today about big ideas, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.